Tamilnadu State Board Samacheerkalvi board paper solution, 10th standard math paper, 2019 paper, looking at a 2-mark question, question number 30. 2-mark section is the question. The question, it had an internal choice. Part 1 is from relations and functions. Part 2 is from coordinate geometry. So, if you want to attend, let's start with the first one, which is from relations and functions. Show that the function f defined between natural numbers and natural numbers. Domain is also natural number, codomain is also natural numbers. How is the function defined? F of n is equal to n plus 1. What we need to show is that this function is not an onto function. How do we have to show that? We'll have to show it by drawing arrow diagrams. Onto function enna? Onto function na, the codomain and range are one and the same. Abdi irundaduna, the codomain should not have any extra element other than what is there in the range. Abdi irunda, such a function is called an onto function. A function f between a to b, right, a being the domain, b being the codomain, is said to be onto function if the range of f is equal to the codomain of f. Range is also whatever is found in b, codomain is also what is there in b. There is nothing extra in codomain. Such a function is called an onto function. In the function, it's defined between natural number to natural numbers. So, domain, which is set A, is the set of natural numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, it's going to go all the way up to infinity. The codomain is also set of natural numbers, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, goes all the way up to infinity. The function is defined as f of n is equal to n plus 1. If n is a 1, f of n is equal to 2. N is a 2, f of n is a 3. N is a 3, f of n is a 4. N is a 4, f of n is a 5, so on and so forth. Right. Now look at it, there is nothing here to map to 1. There is no pre-image for 1. So essentially, if you look at it, the range of this function, range of function f is equal to, it starts from 2 and goes all the way up to infinity. Square parenthesis because 2 included, right? It starts from 2, goes all the way up to infinity. What is the codomain of f? Codomain is given in this question. Codomain is equal to 1 to infinity. Because it's a set of natural numbers. Essentially pointing to the fact that range of f is not equal to codomain of this function, codomain of f of n. Because the range is not equal to codomain, f of n is not onto. This is 2 mark, right? In the arrow diagram, we are essentially pointing out that 1 does not have a pre-image. More to the second part. This is a coordinate geometry question. Find the equation of the line perpendicular to the line x is equal to 5. That is x is equal to 5. In the line is perpendicular to x is equal to 5 and it is passing through the point 5, 8. Right. This is the equation of the line and the formula x is equal to 5. Equation of y-axis is x is equal to 0. X is equal to 1, x is equal to 2, x is equal to 3, in the mari lines will be lines which are parallel to the y-axis. X is equal to 5, it will pass through a point which cuts the x-axis at 5. So 5, 0 vadiya pass panni, y ku parallel line is the line whose equation is going to be equal to x is equal to 5. We are going to draw a line which is perpendicular to it. So in the line x is equal to 5 is parallel to y-axis. Any line perpendicular to it is going to be a line which is parallel to x-axis. And the line in the point where pass panna, it's passing through the point 5, 8. So 5, 8 is going to be somewhere here, right? That's a point through which it is going to pass. So it's passing through this point 5, 8. In the line oda equation, we need to find out the equation of this line. Equation of x-axis that is y is equal to 0. Any line parallel to x-axis will have an equation y is equal to 2, y is equal to 5, y is equal to minus 7. What is this 2, 5, minus 7? The place where it cuts the y-axis. It is 8 units displaced in the y direction. In the coordinate of a point, the point of a coordinate will be 0, 8, which means this line is going to cut the y-axis at 8. The equation of the line, therefore, is y is equal to 8. X is equal to 5, perpendicular x is equal to 5 is parallel to y-axis. So a line perpendicular to it is going to be parallel to x-axis. It passes through the point 5, 8, so it's cutting the y-axis at 8. So equation of the line is equal to y is equal to 8.